Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Aisha's's Tech Room, a platform where you learn everything related to tech, about industry and real life stories about how to navigate in the world of tech. And today I will continue from where I stopped the last time, talking to you about prompt engineering and best practices in relationship to GitHub Copilot. If you haven't watched that video, you can watch it right here. And today I am going to continue from where I stopped. The last video I talked about the first best practices of prompt engineering, and today I'm going to continue with the last two. The second best practices that they mention is to make sure you make your goals simple. They mentioned that Copilot understands you better when you make your goal specific and simple. They had mentioned something that I thought was interesting, that if you are doing prompt engineering, if you're trying to focus on having a specific goal, you should think about it as if you're writing a recipe. This allows Copilot to generate code for you step by step versus generating everything at once. They have this example. For instance, if you want Copilot to reverse a sentence for you, what you need to do first, you need to say reverse sentence. That could be one goal that you add for Copilot. The second goal can be the start of a new sentence must be capitalized. The third goal can be no other part of the sentence should be capitalized except names. And the last goal can be the end of a sentence must contain a correct punctuation. So you specify these goals and the Copilot understands them and help you generate them accordingly. The third and the final step that they mention in terms of best practices of prompt engineering is to give Copilot an example or two. They mentioned that learning examples are not only useful for humans, but they are also very useful for AI. For example, if you write an example where you want to extract data from an array, and then you just say map through an array of objects of data, you will end up getting an incorrect usage of map. On the other hand, if you provide an example by writing extract names from the array of data, and then you can say describe the outcome. From there, you will basically see your desired output. So yeah, it is very important to give examples, because if you give examples of what you want, you're easily going to get your desired output from AI pair programmers. But there's something they also just add as an additional tip, which is more like starting smart by understanding that LLMs behind generative AI are made to find things based on how they are trained. From there, they apply their training from existing code and then produce code to follow this pattern. So for that reason, I really recommend for you to read and review code or whatever you're trying to put on the AI pair programmer whenever you are prompting, and then try to understand before you push anything. And lastly, refine any code or content that you have before making any pull requests. Remember, whatever you push out there, you are the person who's responsible for that content. So on that note, always remember to review, understand, and refine before pushing any code out there or any content out there, because you are responsible for whatever you push out there. Well, so this is all I have for you today. I hope you learned something about prompt engineering and best practices using GitHub Copilot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you do, that motivates me more to come out here and create content for you. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I will see you again next time. Bye.